Hello fellas, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, for this gorgeous, beautiful Wednesday afternoon, I've been taking with another build I'll be doing, so I'll probably be doing about 3 or 4 builds all at once. Last time I was checking around with the German training ship Gorgefork, and I was trying to get all my paints in order, but I was out of green. So I got to run down to Spanish hobby shop and get me some green paint and some primer I need too. I'm out of primer. Okay guys, the topic for the video today, I'm going to do another build. Matter of fact, I was on this last night, or after I tinkered around with the Gorgefork. I got the hull together on the Gorgefork, all filled. I used a little filler as a 2-piece hull. As glued together, the joints were filled in with a little bit of filler, not very much, just a little bit. And I sanded it out the same, and I was ready to do some priming. Well, old Frankie Day ran out of primer. So I gotta get me some primer. And I set back I'm at, so why the hell I let that stop me? So I went around and dug around my stash pile. I came up with this there. Now guys, I had this for many years. I think I've had this since 1971 or 72. I think it's 72 I think I had this kit. This is a Billings kit. You can tell the back of the box is kind of tattery because it's old. And this kit is very old. This kit was probably produced as early as 1964 or 1965. This is an old school kit. Ain't no such thing as laser cutting and photo etch those days. This thing here, everything is cut out. You got to cut out with a jigsaw, and I got a jigsaw over here, and I'll show you my jigsaw here in a minute, and in the build. Okay guys, the reason why I started to build this here is because it presented a problem with me that I wasn't aware of. When you start having kits that are made from wood, that's ancient as this is, they got to be built immediately, because if you don't, the wood will dry up and it will disintegrate, rendering the kit useless. All you end up with is a set of plans. And Billings plans are not detailed enough to build a model off of it, because they don't show you the full formers, and also the deck layouts is fine, they show you, but the hull stations, which are very essential to have. They're workable, they're doable plans, but I wouldn't rely on them. Okay guys, this is a Spanish Galleon, the Isabella. Its origins unknown. Probably around the 15th, 16th century, I imagine. And my wife loves these old sailing ships. She got a hold of me and said, "Frank, that's a good one to build." She said, "I never knew you had that." I said, "I've had this for years." And the kit is very old, and it needs to be built, and we'll come over here and take a look at it, and I'll discuss some more. We'll be shaking on the modeling bench. Okay guys, hard to start with. There she is right here. Just like something what Sylvester the cat got been doing, a fish with bones. As they say, it's bones. We'll give you a fast review of this kit and everything, and the build itself. They give you an instruction booklet like this, guys. It's bilingual. It's written in Danish, German, and English, and there's no pictures in it, just little things here, but you got to follow the instructions. Each one of these steps refer to the plans. As you can see, the details of the plans up there, and it has figures. Figure plan 2, Figure 12, Figure 3, Figure 6. And the book will tell you how to build it. These kits are very foreign, opposed to what's taken today. Okay guys, back over here again. On this booklet here, like I said, they give you, you just got to follow this booklet. Eventually you'll develop the feel of the model. I have never built a Spanish Galleon before, guys. And I kind of stay away from old world shits because, mainly because I don't have an interest in building them. And this one here seems like it strikes me a lot. I bought this just on the spur of the moment when I was in the Navy. I went to a hobby shop up there in the, I think it's Lake Ocean Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. I think it's called R&R Hobbies. And this guy here, he stocks a lot of Billings kits. And I love Billings kits. And I love this one here too. This is a very nice kit here. As you can see, guys, let's zoom a little closer here. All those bulkheads had to be cut out with a jigsaw. And all this stuff is very fragile. When you add your planks, guys, most people, let me back off right here, guys. I'm getting a little bit too carried away right here. This plank right here fits on the side where you're planking the ship. How to rebend these? A lot of guys do the old school method. Use ammonia or water and let it soak for 24 hours. That's too darn long. Frankie Day's way is the best way. And I learned this from my father years ago. So you take a piece of wood like this, you take a flat pair of wire cutters. Make sure they're flat. And listen to this thing crunch. As you move the pliers up the list, the list. See how it's bending? And the results, you get this. It don't crack across here at all. As long as you use these pliers. You can't take big bites out of it. Take one little bite and just bend as you move it up. See this whale right here? I'll get a little closer here, fellas. This is one hell of a bend. But when you stick this on here like that, it's there, it's magic. You do this first, and make sure that your bulkheads here are chamfered. They're chamfered so that the footstep will fit flush. If you don't, it'll push it out, make it wider, and you won't get a good flush fit. So be sure to use a Dremel tool or use a file, and file the edges down, chamfer this thing down at least 45 degrees. And test fit with a piece of wood strip right here, the listels they call it. And these little strips of wood right here will confirm very well. And you plank. Once you plank one side, you go on the other side, plank the other. If you don't, you pull in a warp. So you don't want to go there, fellas. So that's about as far as I got on this thing right now. I'll be tinkering this thing off and on. It's going to be a long video. And the Lord only knows, I'm going to try to keep on this thing. I'm right now, this thing, I got to do a little tune-up on the bow area a little bit before I start doing some planking. And oh yes, that's what I really enjoy the most. You get a good finish. On these models here, you don't want to paint the hulls. They use them because they're natural wood anyway. So they gave these little small tree nails right here. There must be over 1,000 of them. These go in very well. You take a hammer, and you'll hammer your planking onto your frames. And once you put your polyurethane on there, it'll make that nail show right through, make it look like it's really done on the real ship. And like I say, here's another reason why, guys, I'm trying to show you fellas. These kits got to be built, because I had this thing for ages. And we're going to back off of the camera a little bit here. As you can see, there's a warp on this thing. Let me go over here close to the camera. Here we go. You can see the warp, how it's buckled like this. So what you do, take this out, you can turn the back side, the unprinted side, and saturate this thing with water. Then you take it, lay it on a flat counter, put books on it, put a good weight on it. When it dries, it'll dry straight. This wood is drying out because it's old. I've had this thing for a long time. And the deck's right here, as you can see. This is the aft portion of the deck. You could lay plank across here. Another way to do it also, take a straight rule, an engineer's rule, straight rule, and put your rule on the lines, and with a prick punch or a scratch owl, you could burnish in lines in there like that. But before this is all done, this deck's got to be treated and finished first. Once this deck is cut out, it's always good to give it a coat of polyurethane, just one coat, because that way it will soak into the wood and make it a little more pliable to build. That's how you deal with old kits. That's the reason why, guys, I elected to take this kit and build it, because it's getting old, and I'm getting old too. And if it gets any older, it'll disintegrate and it'll vanish into the haze. And believe you me, you won't be so jolly. You'll be stuck with a set of plans and a bunch of wood. Okay, we'll take this camera around and swing it back to yours truly again here and finish up the video. Okay, guys, this evening for sure, I will post video online build number 3 on the Victor. I got to get that shaking, and I got to get Martin's build going too. I've been too darn busy on these ship models, guys. Get carried away. I'm out of, you know, just seem like me. I'm battling time, but I got to slow down because I got so much I like to build everything before I leave this world, and it can't be done. It took years and years and years to accumulate the stash I've got. It'll take years and years and years for me to build them, and I hope I have enough years of my life to be able to build them all. That'd be a goal. That'd be a trait for me. And so anyway, I'm concentrating on these builds I got going on, guys. So I've got the Victor online build going on tonight. I started this one, and I've got the Revell, a 1/150 scale German trading ship Goldspunk, and so I got that shaking. So I have a video of that probably maybe tomorrow, and I will have the Victor tonight, and I will proceed on this so I get this whole tuned up, get it prepared for planking. Okay, guys, if anything else shakes up, I'll make a video, keep you guys on heads up. This is Frankie Day signing off. May God bless you guys. Make Mama happy. Happy modeling. Please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the online video number 3 of the Airfix Victor Bomber. Bye, fellas. Take care, guys.